Some of my favourite things to find in video games are Easter eggs or secrets that only appear when you show an ungodly amount of patience. Well, in today's video, we're going to take a look at 7 video game Easter eggs that require serious patience. As always, if you think I've missed a great patience testing Easter egg, then let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to check it out. Oh, and at the time of recording, we are just 88,000 subscribers away from 1 million subs. And to me, that is a crazy number. So if you've ever enjoyed any of my content and haven't hit subscribe yet, please do so today. Anyway, without further delay, let's get started. Now, putting the controller down when playing Call of Duty is usually a really bad idea. But if you happen to do that during a super sweaty Warzone match, well, you're asking for trouble. One moment of distraction and you could be facing a squad of raging 11-year-olds who want nothing more than to teabag your still warm corpse. But let's say you manage to dodge the energy drink fueled children and land at the aquarium, a spot that is often overlooked. It's a little slice of tranquility in a literal war zone. And it's also where you can discover a really cool secret. So if you position yourself just right and stare at the massive fish tank, this will happen. So the fish will group together to form the face of Siri's favourite ghost, before quickly dispersing and going about their fishy business. Granted, the wait isn't that long, but if you're to try this for yourself, standing still long enough without being shot at is sure to test your patience. Now, I know people say this sort of thing a lot, but honestly, they really don't make games like Destroy All Humans anymore. None of that quadruple A nonsense. Sometimes all I want to do is step into the shoes of an alien with a crazy arsenal of wacky guns and a complete disregard for moral standards. Seriously, is that too much to ask? Destroy All Humans 2 is a blend of humour and mayhem that just isn't seen in modern titles. But even in a game that lets you abduct humans and fling them into the ocean, you will still need to put the controller down. Well, if you do happen to step away for a moment, maybe to grab a snack or to research how much it would cost to build your own human flinging spaceship, there's a chance that Crypto will do this. So Crypto will perform what can only be called the Snoop Dogg dance, which is brilliant. Now, Gang Beasts isn't a game where you can just sit back and wait for things to happen. Sure, you might get lucky and slip under the radar for a few minutes, but as soon as other players catch a glimpse of you, it's game over. You become public enemy number 1. But let's say, against all odds, you manage to avoid the piercing glare of your opponents. Just when you think you're safe, there's something else that you need to watch out for. On the aquarium level, you do battle in an aquarium. I mean, the clue is in the name. Well, the aquarium isn't just a backdrop. It's alive with its own surprises. As you bide your time watching your fellow combatants toss each other around like a used nappy, a resident of the aquarium will make a surprise appearance. So the octopus clearly doesn't like people trying to hide, and takes it upon itself to end your cowardly tactics once and for all. You may remember a similar Easter egg could be found on the boy level, where a shark would appear and turn you into fish food. Now, despite being a game about swinging through New York at breakneck speeds, there's a vibrant, living, breathing world waiting to be explored on the streets down below. I mean, sure, it's exhilarating to swing inches from skyscrapers, but if you take a moment to ditch the webs and lace up Spider-Man's walking boots, you can transform from the amazing Spider-Man to the kind of weird, I wish he'd go away Spider-Man. Perhaps one of my favourite examples of this can be seen whenever you stand around a couple for too long. I mean, it's easy to forget that if you were in their shoes and were suddenly being watched by a superhero in a tight red and blue suit, it would feel a bit strange. And the NPCs seem to share that sentiment.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, stay close to me, babe.
You know it. Is he still standing there?
I think so.
Okay.
Why?
I don't know. Just act natural, I guess.
How can I?
It's a little weird. But kind of cool.
I guess. Should we ask for a photo?
I guess he just likes to watch.
Should we move?
I guess.
So the NPCs try to play it cool, because let's face it, weird or not, it's still Spider-Man. But the longer you wait, the more awkward things get. Now, most video game Easter eggs reference something that a lot of people will know. The whole point of an Easter egg, well, usually, is to get people to say,
I understood that reference.
Well, in terms of obscure Easter eggs, I think Tekken Tag Tournament 2 may take the cake. On the historic town stage, if you wait long enough, and more importantly can go 5 minutes without pummeling your opponent, this will happen. So that's not something you see every day. A chicken riding a cat, riding a dog, riding a donkey. Now, if any of you got the reference off that alone, give yourselves a big old pat on the back. But for us mere mortals who didn't, this is a reference to the Brothers Grimm folktale, the town musicians of Bremen, which tells the story of 4 domestic animals who, having been mistreated for years, decide to leave their owners and become musicians. Of all the things for a fighting game to reference, I can't say I saw this one coming. So I'm not going to beat around the bush with this next Easter egg. The lead character of Stella Blade, Eva, is undeniably attractive, but that doesn't mean she's the only reason that you should play Stella Blade. Stella Blade is a great action game in its own right, but I think that a lot of people see the leading lady and just assume it's a game with a whole lot of charm, but not much substance. Well, if you do fall into that category of thinking and spend your time ogling Eva instead of actually playing the game, she will do this. So Eva will stare directly at the camera and straight into your soul, with a look that says, just play the damn game. After noticing your pervy stare, she will even follow the camera afterwards, just to let you know that she has definitely seen you. The final Easter egg that takes some serious patience to see can be found in Bendy's Secrets of the Machine. You see, in most games, the pause screen is where you go to catch your breath. Most games wouldn't dare disrupt the harmony of the pause screen. But every now and again, a game gets ideas above its station and does something just plain mean. If you pause Bendy's Secrets of the Machine at any time and wait for what is a really, really long time, this will happen. Oh, and be warned, jump scare incoming. So in a totally not cool move, the sanctity of the video game pause screen will be crushed as you are jump scared for no good reason at all. The only saving grace for this cruel Easter egg is that you have to wait a really long time before the jump scare happens. So that's it. If you enjoyed this video, then a like is really appreciated. As I said, I'm slowly but surely scaling the 1 million subscriber mountain, so if you want to help me reach that goal, then you know what to do. Remember to leave your suggestions in the comments down below, and as always, thank you all for watching.